Hello dear students, Ranu ma'am is here, your English teacher. Today I am going to explain you the poem The Road Not Taken, which is written by Robert Frost. So let's start this poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And we one traveller, long I stood and looked down as far as I could to where it is bent undergrowth. In this poem, the poet wants to say that once there was a time when he was traveling through the forest which was yellow because it was autumn season, and in this season tree often shades their leaves. The poet informs his readers that while passing through the forest, he reached a point where two roads separated or diverged. The poet shows his painful regret for not being traveled both the road at the same time because it was not possible. The poet looked down one of the road as far as his vision could reach. Read the second paragraph. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. In these three lines, the poet wants to say that it was very difficult for the poet to choose only one road from the two roads. But at last he chose the second road to travel, which was as fair as the first one, but it was little bit grassy. Now the fourth line of the second para. Through as for that the passing year had warned them really about the same. In these two lines, the poet justifies his choice, why this road needs to be used. Now let's move to the third paragraph. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no steps had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Explanation. In the three lines of this paragraph, poet says, in the morning time, both the roads seems covered with leaves and no travellers has walked the way. So he will use the first road in some other day. As you can see in the poem, the third line, oh, I kept the first for another day. Next two lines, yet knowing how way leads on way, I doubted if I should ever come back. In these lines, we can clearly notice that the poet is expressing his confusion and realizes he may never be able to return to take the road which was not taken by him. I hope this much is clear for you. Now let's move to the fourth paragraph. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and hence. Two roads diverged in a wood and I. Explanation. In these lines, the poet hopes in the future he would be able to share his experiences and the choice he took that change in his life. Now let's move to the last two lines of this poem. I took the one less traveled road and that has made all the differences. Here the poet confidently informs of his decision of choosing the less used road which made a significant impact in his life. As in this poem, so after the explanation, I would like to tell you the main theme of this poem. The main theme of this poem presents a metaphoric view of life where it becomes very difficult for us to choose one choice from two, which creates the situation of dilemma. Okay, students, so try to read this poem again and again and prepare the summary in your own words. Thank you.